Welcome to Keep Your Hands in Your Skirt podcast with your host, Sabrina Brightstar. Are you a woman who manages her own set point? Use the universal laws of the universe to raise your vibration. Be a woman who can receive more pleasure, more fun, and more joy. Together, let's claim our infinite worth. Keep Your Hands in Your Skirt is a fun way to remind yourself to mind your own business. Zero in on you and your desires. Say goodbye to judgments and people-pleasing. Join Sabrina and be a woman who can receive, create, and actualize everything you desire.
Hello and welcome. Keep your hand in your skirt. Are you keeping your hand in your skirt, minding your own business? Well, today is a great day to mind your own business. Why is that? Today is the spring equinox. So I am going to be sharing several different things with you today in honor of this special spring equinox. So if you listen to this just in your car, but you want to actually see some of the things I'll share with you, this is a video is available on Spotify or on my website at Sabrina Brightstar 44. I lost my other YouTube channel. Oopsie. Oh well, so today is the spring equinox. So what I want to do is I listen to an astrologist named Tania Gabrielle. I'll put the link in the show notes. And I just want to read some of the things that is in her newsletter for today because it is so juicy and good. So she writes, what does today mean? What is happening with all of the cosmic skies? And first of all, I believe in the planets. I believe in the energy of the cosmic skies because I believe everything has a consciousness and everything is here to co-create with us. And life is here for us, right? Life is here for us. So how are the planets here for us? So she talks about what is going on this spring equinox is we're at 0 degrees in Aries, which that doesn't mean anything to me. And so that's why I listen to the people that understand astrology. So she says that, and I'm quoting her, and again, I'll put the link in the show notes. She says, what this means is that new beginnings, birthing energy is undeniable and irreversible. Undeniable and irreversible. Ooh, I love it. I love it. So she says we are at the 0 point for endings and beginnings. So as of today, Aries at 0 degrees means we are at the 0 point. 0 point for endings and new beginnings. What are you ready to completely release? What seeds are you ready to plant, to create? And then she talks about Pluto will go into Aquarius on the 23rd. And what that means is Pluto is a planet that purges, transforms, and rebirths. Pluto empowers. Aries and Mars drive us forward, and Saturn manifests. So she says this is the absolute vital time to get clear on what you are creating. What do you want to create? What do you want to summon to yourself? What are you ready to actualize and manifest? What that means to you is this is an amazing opportunity to feel good and abundant. Yummy. I love today. I just woke up. I woke up really early. I woke up with a lot of energy. You know how sometimes you wake up and you're kind of lethargic or you're tired or you're not ready to get moving and you go back to sleep for a while? Not today. Today I have been in the zone. So am I using today as a permission slip to feel great? Sure I am. And why not? Because I love to feel great. So what is that leading us to? So if one of the things you are wanting to actualize, manifest, summon to yourself has something to do with money, then I want to invite you. I am doing the Amanda Frances book club. This is Amanda Frances, Rich as Fuck. I talked about it before, but I'm starting the book club over on my YouTube channel, Sabrina Brightstar 44, and you can subscribe to the playlist. And then I'm going through chapter by chapter of the Amanda Frances, Rich as Fuck. The reason I like this book is she talks about your relationship with money. And I have a fantastic relationship with money, and I am open, receptive, and available to have an even better relationship with money. Not just receiving money, but also the frequency or the energy of saving money and the frequency and the energy of investing money, because those three different forms of using money have different patterns. And that's something I learned from Amanda Francis. I never really put together that receiving money and saving money had two different forms of consciousness, right? Because I'm really, really, really good at receiving money, but I've never really been excited about saving money. And then once I started applying some of her principles and some of the things I learned in the book, my savings, I have a whole new relationship with savings. So if you want to learn or have a better relationship with money, feel free to join me on Sabrina Brightstar 44 on YouTube. The other thing I want to share with you is my book, Intuition is Calling. Please text or answer back. Is that so cute? I wrote this in 2017. I just redid it and updated it. There's a hard copy that you can get on Amazon, and then it comes with a 100-page journal at the back side of it. But if you just want the complimentary book, Intuition is Calling, please answer or text back, A Beginner's Guide to Communicating with Your Guides, Angels, or Higher Self. This is also complimentary at this now moment. It's not going to be forever, but if you go over to my Happy Products website, yes, I'm a graphic designer and I design and create happy products, Law of Attraction, happy products. So my website for this that you can receive complimentary is allthingsloa.com. Again, I'll put it in the show notes, and you can get the digital e-file of Intuition is Calling. So A Beginner's Guide to Communicating with Your Guides and Angels or Higher Self. Okay, so that's one thing. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is your seeds for today, planting your seeds. And what I think is really useful, what I think is really important, is to plant different seeds, like smaller seeds that maybe you can buy into, that you can believe in, that you can get behind really easy. And then a medium-sized seed, intention, desires, manifestations. And then large, and then radical. And I love the radical, right? And the radical, Abraham teaches us all the time. It's just as easy to create a castle as it is a button. But it's your belief system, it's your point of view, it's your vibration. So that's why I love the set point game, because we all have set points. And once you reach a certain set point, you sustain it usually, right? And if you're not doing the work, if you're not trying to change the set point, that set point is pretty easy, right? It's automatic. You consistently have that set point. But when you do the work, when you intentionally plant the seeds, what? Today's the day to plant the seeds. When you intentionally plant the seeds to change your set point, to expand your set point, to build your set point, grow your set point to a different level, a different layer, a different pattern, perhaps a pattern that helps you have a life that works better, easier for you. Doesn't matter what it is that you are looking to create, to manifest, to actualize. But when you change your set point and you do the work, you find your limiting beliefs, you find those ideas, those fear-based ideas, those scarcity ideas, those lack, limitation thought forms. When you discover what they are, then you have choice, and you have choice to release those. You have choice to rearrange the pattern or the program of those beliefs. You have choice to discard and delete them. It's your choice. It's always your choice. So 2023, they say this month is Tania Gabrielle says this month is going to be the most intense month of the year. And it is an opportunity, a golden opportunity, right? A golden opportunity to plant your seeds if you are wanting to actualize, summon unto yourself something new. Maybe something new with relationship, with your dream lover. Maybe something new with your body, with having an even better connection, relationship with your body. Maybe something new with your friendships, your connections, the people that you pull into your life. I have to tell you this great manifesting story. For those of you who don't know, I was a hermit for a really long time, right? I stayed in my house. I was a hermit for a really long time. Single mom, raising my kids. My son was homeschooled. I was just always at home. I had online friends, but I didn't go anywhere, right? I was just a hermit for like a decade. But when COVID came, I was ready. Something happened when COVID came and I was actually ready to leave the house. So as everybody else is going into the house, I'm starting to leave the house. And I started manifesting and creating so much during COVID. So I know COVID was a hard time for a lot of people. A lot of people have struggles and bad stories, but COVID was actually a beautiful time for me, and I created and started a lot of new patterns during that time. One of the things I created was my happy products. I started my store, my All Things LOA store, my Law of Attraction store, and so fun. And I always had been wanting to have something that time would go by. You know, when you're so into something, you love doing something so much, like time goes by and you forget to eat. That's what happens when I create. When I'm like in my graphic design, when I am in my designing artist mode, like hours go by and I forget to eat, right? Like I can start working and all of a sudden the sun is set hours later. So like I was just really enjoying, right? I was really enjoying something new happened for me during COVID. And then the other thing that I really was putting as my seed of intention, I really wanted human friends. I wanted human interactions. I wanted to find like-minded human friends. See, and that's the key. I wasn't just looking for somebody to hang out with, right? Because you can find that anywhere, everywhere. I wanted like-minded, high-vibing, quality connections. And my amazing manifesting story is this past weekend, I invited over 8 women, all high value, high quality, high caliber, amazing individuals. And I had my first ever gathering at my house. And it was so fun. And it was like such a gift and a contribution. And it was so beautiful to be able to reflect how just years before, like that was one of my requests. That was one of the things I had invited the universe, like universe, find me, help me, like deliver to me relationships with people that are high value, high quality, that would make my heart sing. And guess what? It manifested. So Obviously, I am a huge believer in law of attraction. I am a huge believer that we create our own reality. Thoughts become things, right? I know that for every cell in my body knows that that is my truth. So today, it's a permission slip. It's a golden opportunity to create thoughts, to allow your thoughts to become your manifestations, to become your actualizations. So happy spring equinox, happy amazing week, happy amazing month, and what else is possible for all of us. Thanks for listening.
Manage your own set point. Use tools to change your vibration. Raise your set point. Thank you for listening to the Keep Your Hands in Your Skirt podcast. Make sure to subscribe and please leave a review. We really appreciate that effort, and we'll catch you in the next episode.